Have you recently started a blog or have a blog and you're not getting any traffic to your site? You're using Pinterest, you're using Instagram or TikTok, and still no one is coming to your blog. And if they do, they only stay for like 1 second and then they jump out. Ooh, what's going to happen? I've been looking at some Pinterest profiles and I click over to the blog post and I'm realizing, there's a lot of bloggers that are doing the same things. They're making the same mistakes here. They're not learning how to write an effective blog post. So I want to help you so that you can get the clicks from social media to your blog. They sign up to your incentive email and they go through your funnel and they buy your product. Like, I want that to happen for you. So I'm going to share with you how to actually write a blog post from a professional. I'm a professional copywriter, a professional blog writer, content writer, whatever you want to call me. I can write content for clients that pay me over $1,000 for my content. So I want to teach you how to write a proper blog post. Now, I do say go ahead and use ChatGPT, all that stuff, but I say that only if you actually know how to write a blog post so that when ChatGPT gives you something, you know how to finesse it, edit it, do all the cool things to make it optimized blog post. If you don't have those skills right now at that moment, then I suggest that you work on writing. But what if you tell me, Elna, I'm not a good writer? That's okay. Neither am I. I am littered with errors all the time when I'm writing. I can guarantee you right now, if my husband goes and reads a blog post that's been published for now probably a week or two, that in the first sentence, he'll notice a grammar mistake or a spelling mistake. I can guarantee you this. I just posted a TikTok with a grammar mistake. So I am not the best writer, but I know how to write for engagement. I know how to write to bring in the clicks. I know how to write to get people to read my content. So I want to share these tips for you so that when you are creating those pins, you're creating the right pin and that people know what it's about. And then they click over and it's still like, okay, this is the right blog post. I am getting value from this. So let's just look at a few things about a blog post that you guys have to write. I'm only going to give you 2 templates that you need. You absolutely need, and that's all you need ever for your blog content. You're going to write list posts. That's it. Only list posts and the other ideas post. Okay. So ideas are also list posts. So in general, you're like 99% of your blog has to be a list based. That's the best type of content you can have to get people to click over. Okay. None of this, how, eco-friendly saves lives. Like, no, that is not a post for Pinterest or for users to come to your blog. 5 eco-friendly products that cost under $2 or something like that, or 5 DIY eco-friendly products you can make today. Do you see how that is more actionable? With a list post, you're creating action. You want people to take an action, so you need to write in that vein, not informational, not so much as a teacher, but more like actionable. The other part of this, so you have the actual templates, and the other part of it, every time you write a blog post, you have to think that the person on your blog is thinking, what's in it for me? Why should I click on your pin to go to your blog? What value are you giving me to read it? Why should I read it? Like, all of these questions. What's in it for me? Why should I read it? Why do I care? All of this. That is exactly what scrollers are doing. They're just scrolling and then they'll stop. I'm like, oh, this is speaking to me. I'm going to click on it. Okay. So I'm not going to go into the headlines from that point, but once you get them onto your blog, let's work on that. Okay. So for example, let's take my twins' mommy blog post. Yes, I am still working in the classic thing, like iteration here, WordPress. Does it seem archaic? I still do this. I only write in the new one for Sponge Hacks, my niche website, but I'm still old school for my sites. I can't let go of it. But I decided to write about how to create an ebook because my video is getting popular. So the first step to creating a blog post is seeing what is already popular with your audience if you can find something that's popular. And you can do that with just the pins that you have or wherever you're sharing your content. If you're noticing lots of views on Instagram, if you're noticing, like I said, views on YouTube or on Pinterest, you're like, wow, this pin is getting some traction. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just some traction. For me, that's an idea that I can continue writing about. So if I had a pin on Pinterest, of course, if I had already written about ebooks, but if let's see what's popular right now. Here, the freelance blogging, this is an old post. It gets a lot of views. It gets continual saves and stuff. I can write another blog post about this topic. If you're not sure what that is, then you can feed ChatGPT and say, I have a popular post called How to Start Freelance Blogging When You Don't Know How to Blog. Give me 3 or 5 related blog topics I can have for my blog. And then they might say how to start content writing as a beginner. How to, they're going to feed off of this. But what I can do is I can figure out what's in here and why is it popular. Well, it's a way to make money with your writing. So I might just branch out about that and talk about different ways you can make money with your writing. There you go. That's a blog post that I don't even have on Twins Mommy. So I would make this a list post. 60 or 67 ways to make money with your writing as a blogger, or when you don't know how to blog. I will use this when you don't know how to blog. So I would put 60 ways to make money with writing when you don't know how to blog. Boom. That will get traction. I'm using something that's already popular and then using that template. I'm going to write that because I don't have a post of that. So let's just do 60 ways to make money with writing when you don't know how to blog. Boom. And here I'm going to list all the different ways that I know that you can make money. So I have freelance blogging, which I can link to that popular post, right? I have writing an ebook. I'm going to be writing a post about that right now. So I have that. I have what's other content pieces. I can sit here and think about all the different things that I have on my blog that I can link to. Writing marketing materials. So I have a blog post about sales page and landing page. So I can link to those. All right. So I can come up with a list. Notice that I am generating this list from my own brain, from my own blogs, from my own experience. This is what I want you to do. Okay. I don't want you to use so much of ChatGPT to give you those ideas. You can if you get stuck. So I might think of, let's say 5. I'll go to ChatGPT, see what they say. I'm like, let me see if that relates to my niche. Let me see if I can talk about that. And then I'll add it. So the list will be doubled kind of thing. All right. So this is what I mean when you're starting to come up with some content ideas that's clickable, that's actionable, that people want that information about. They want information about whatever challenges they're having. Now, yes, I picked something where people want more money and all that stuff, but it doesn't have to be. If you're in the home decor niche or organizing niche, the challenges of people that want to read that content, think about that. What are the challenges? They have messy homes. They're disorganized. They don't know how to organize. I know I follow an organizing lady and she's broken up organizing styles. There's the people that just out of sight, out of mind. So they just cover it. They just put it away behind doors to make it look clean. That's an organizing and style right there. Then there's the other style where they have to meticulously go through each little sort things in on a desk to micromanage everything. That's another organizing style. Like, do you see? So she's figured out the 4 styles of organizing. She calls them animals. So you can be a butterfly, a grasshopper, a bee, and something else. I know that the challenges for, people in the home decor niche might be an organizing niche, could be messy home, don't know how to organize, don't know how to style a home. I have a hard time styling my home. Everything is white. That's all I really know. Those are the challenges. That's where you can write the list post of 50 ways to style a white room or something like that. I would click on that post. I go, how can I style my white room that I have? Think about that. It's a list post, right? It's an ideas post. So people love ideas. I can make Twins Mommy all about ideas, and I do. I have 60 mom jobs you can do, 65 crafts that you can sell. I have tons of ideas that are list posts. All right. So that's how you want to treat your blog like that. Even if it's an affiliate marketing blog, people love ideas posts for affiliate marketing. You don't need to pick a product and do a whole review on it. You can, of course, but people just love going to ideas posts, and then you can put in your products there for affiliate marketing. All right. So that's the key to writing this type of content, is the actionable content and what's in it for this person. So someone who's going to click on my post about ways to make money, they want to make money. They love writing. They don't know how to use it online. They don't know how to blog because they don't have a blog. So this is intriguing for them. So I have to, before my list, I do have to give them an introduction. I have to explain this concept. So explain how someone can make money even if they don't know how to blog or don't have a blog, right? I can explain that. Don't know how to, don't have a blog, right? I can explain that. And then here's the list. And then there you go. There's my list. That's a nice template for me. I can do the intro. I can have, this is a subtopic. So after my intro, I can you really make money without a blog? Like that. Don't worry about the typos here. And then the list could be X money making ways for writers or something like that, right? That's an H2. These are then become H3s. So you want to break up your content for those skimmers by having optimized subtopics. All right. You can add a keyword in there. If you want to add the keywords, you can. But right now I'm just outlining it in my head so that when I come back to this post, let's say in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, I know what I'm talking about here. So let's try and stay away from blog posts about like the benefits of gardening, the benefits of potty training. I will never read an entire blog post that's just about the benefits of something, because most likely people know the benefits. Unless it's some obscure thing, I would not term the content around that. So let's say NFTs. Not a lot of people know about NFTs, but I wouldn't even click on a post that says the benefits of selling NFTs. It's not going to grab me. But what would grab me would be a list post of 50 easy NFTs you can make today and start selling. In that post would be like, so what are NFTs? Why should you focus on NFTs? And that's the benefit. Why should you focus on it? Because they're easy to make, because you can make money, because of such and such and such. Those are the benefits. Okay, let's see. How do we get started? Right? That is a good type of post that's clickable that people will click on. So the benefits of gardening is not going to get people to click, but 5 easy plants to grow in winter or something. I don't know. Like, you need to find something that people will click. Like, I know where I live, deer like to eat tulips and stuff. So that would be like if I found a post about how to get deer to stop eating your tulips. There you go. That's highly actionable. I want a list post, like 5 ways to get deers to stop eating your tulips. And then we can go from there, or the eco-friendly ways. There's your eco-friendly content pillar right there. 5 eco-friendly ways to get deer to stop eating tulips or something like that. You need to angle your content away from the benefits and towards action. Like, these are actionable things that your users can do. Okay. And it goes with parenting niche too. The benefits of reading to your child. Everyone knows they should read to their child. Everyone knows that it's beneficial to read to your child instead of slapping an iPad in front of them. Like, we know that. You don't need to write content and waste your time writing that and creating pins for the 5 benefits to read to your child. I don't think you need to do that. But think about the challenges. What if it's hard? What if your child can't sit still and read a book? What are some ways to get them to read? Are there programs that you can use for affiliate marketing? Are there specific books? I use the Bob books for my twins, and I made it an activity. And these are things that you can add, how to teach a rambunctious child to read. That speaks to a lot of people, like, oh, my child doesn't sit still. I want to teach them to read. I don't know how. That's what it is. That's what people want. So always look at the challenges of your audience to write the post for them. Okay. And even if you just write that one post about getting your child to read that can't sit still, you can still write other pieces about that. The 5 best beginner books for the beginner reader. There you go. There's a affiliate marketing post that relates to that other post. And then what's another post that relates to getting a child to read? A list post of book reading activities to inspire your future reader, something like that. But they're activity based. So I'm going to read these activities. Okay. Make a file folder, play circle time, something else, right? That are actionable activities that I can implement for my child that surrounds reading, picking a topic and then deep diving into it, going on a nature hike and then writing about it afterwards or something like that, or talking about it afterwards. Activities that inspire future readers, is along the lines of like the benefits of reading, but you framed it so that it's actionable. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you have your content, but let's reframe it so that it's actionable for the person. I'm not saying that my way is the right way, but the fact that clients pay me thousands of dollars to write content that I write on my own blogs tells me that a lot of businesses like the type of writing that I do. And the type of writing that I do is actionable. It's in depth. My recent client said they love the structure of my blog post. And what was that structure? I can show you that structure for that blog post. This was about Teachable, but he liked what I did. And what did I do here is that I broke it down. So I broke down how to sign up step by step by step. Screenshot. And then I even went deeper into how to set up a community, how to set up a membership right here, how to do digital downloads. I broke it up into all of that. And then I did the pros and cons. So he really liked that structure, so that now he's getting his other writers to do that breakdown structure, because he liked that structure, that structure of me like screenshot, step 1, step 2, step 3, right? Because it's valuable, because a reader can go sign up to Teachable and just follow my tutorial right there for starting a membership or a community or a digital product or a course, right? I have it all there. So that's what I mean by in depth and actionable. It's actionable. People will want to take action reading my post. Okay, so just be aware of that when you're writing your content. Address the challenges and address what's in it for them. Why should they read your post? What value are they going to get from reading your content? All right, so hopefully that helped you. Let me know in the comments below if this is up your alley, and if you want more help about like specific writing techniques, I'm all for it. All right. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.